Tony too.
Tony Wall, ladies and gentlemen, we call him Brian. Why do we call Tony Wall Brian? His name's Anthony Wall, Tony Wall. The Brian story is a long story. Maybe we'll share that another time. But what hasn't he done recently? I mean, for those of you who are nerds who read the back of your albums and CDs and things, Tony Wall, along with Mark Opitz, those guys did the Kiss Symphony, a live symphony double album and DVD a few years ago. Think about producing a band like Kiss anyway, pyro, explosions, whatever, but also the MSO, Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, individually mic'd all those players, what was it, 70 odd piece?
Yeah, it's huge.
Can you imagine engineering?
Yeah.
Anyway, Tony Wall is, Dave, can I use the word genius?
Yeah, I think so. He's, and look, the other thing too, I think with Tony is that like yourself, like Johnny G, you know, Tony, I think, is because he's worked on the last two albums as well. I mean, he's kind of a part of the family. He gets it.
He gets it.
You
He
know?
really gets it.
And that's the thing with Welter. I think it's, you know, you've got to get it.
The nice thing too is that in knowing who we are musically within the parameters of this thing called Welter, there's no bullshit either.
No.
Because we can, there's a lot of laughter in the studio, as you can imagine. But also we're straight with each other. If I mean, I was so blown away with what Dave and Elliott and Jacob had already recorded. There were some tracks where I'd go, I don't want to play anything on this. I don't want to fuck it up. And the boys would go, no. Dave might say, try a, gut string, a nylon string guitar. Play something. Yeah, that's great, but I'm hearing something else. There's an honesty within the band. I chucked a slide on something and we all looked at each other and we all shook our heads. And I got rid of the slide and played something else. There's an honesty, and it's all about, we want the cream to rise to the surface, and we just want it to be as good as it can be. So honesty and just, Tony's absolutely part of it. Tony's the first one who'll say, hey Craig, hey Dave.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Yeah, nix that. My record. Are we showing our age, calling them records?
Oh, records, yeah. When were they? That was a few centuries ago.
Actually, do we have Vlad on? Will we do a run on vinyl, limited edition, sign them?
Oh,
we'll see.
We'll see.
Leave it with us.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's wrap it up because it's time to go home and get some sleep.
See you at the gig.
Thanks for your time.
Dave,
Thanks for playing with us.
get out of here.
We love it.
Listen to you.
We love
You're
you.
like, seriously, CNN, Fox News.
Yeah, why not? This is Dave Williams from Fox News. Back to you, Rob.
I've created a monster.